comment on this video. Actually, it seems like they're doing good now. They're in the top 95th percentile for academics. When they test their mile and physical fitness, they're in the 99th percentile. Okay, good for them. I guess, have them run a mile, they'll go crazy, And I'm a nut on the other hand, I don't know. My name is Brian Johnson, aka the Liver King. I'm one of the owners of Ancestral Supplements. My wife, the biological dentist, is currently introduced. What is a biological dentist? Isn't that every dentist? She fixes teeth for, organisms, basically. She'll fix people's teeth, bugs' teeth, plants' teeth, the biological dentist. What could that mean? And my ex-wife, the cyborg dentist. Okay, my wife, the biological dentist, is currently introducing me to people as the Bear, even though I keep telling her that it's the Liver King. Holy shit, that's so funny. He already has a nickname. He made up a name for himself, the Liver King. And his wife is just like, no, you're the Bear. I'm going to introduce it to everyone as the Bear. I already told my wife that it's the Liver King. That's like my whole brand. I go by the Liver King. She keeps introducing me to people as the Freak, the Monster, the Testicle Nibbler. All right, but I don't want you to get the wrong idea. He is really into his diet, and that's super important to him, but that's not the only part of living the ancestral lifestyle. This guy's big thing is living by these 9 ancestral tenets that he follows, and a big part of that is how he sleeps. So this TikTok shows
this song is
what
not
kind of
going to be all just Beat Saber.
This is how Liver
I'm
King
not
and Liver
play
King
one song and then
sleep.
switch
You see
to
that we
another day.
have our little wool pads on top of these little wooden boxes that we made. It's just some plywood so that we can elevate the bed, especially in a high humidity environment, so we don't get any mold underneath. And we have these thin wool pads that are just, I don't know, an inch or two. Just a little bit of stuff down here to get enough cushion.
Why do I get the idea that this wasn't his original plan? I feel like his original ancestral plan was just to sleep on the floor, and then he was like, God damn, this is uncomfortable. So he was like, well, maybe it would still be kind of considered ancestral living if I built a little wooden thing. Because they probably had wood back then, so I'll just sleep on wood. So then he built this wooden pallet thing, and he tried sleeping on that, and he was still like, this sucks, I can't do it. And so then he added this thin wool pad. Before you know it, he's gonna have a bed. He's going to be like, and then on top of the wool pad, I just put a memory foam mattress. Just went to Mattress Firm, just like they used to do back in the ancestral days. And I put that right on top of the wool pad, and that's basically how the Liver Queen and I sleep.
Liver Queen will never allow herself to anything. So she's catches Liver King listening to a book. We have this little Faraday bag, and that's where the phone goes. Even though the phone is always going to be an airplane mode, this is just an insurance policy.
So that's another important thing to him and his wife. He talks about it a lot, is that they don't want any radiation or EMFs is what they say in their house. Electromagnetic fields, any sort of radio signal. They want none of that in their house. So anytime there is a phone in their house, it's got to be in one of these bags.
We also have Ethernet cables here. That's why phones or Wi-Fi is not allowed in the room. That's why that phone in your hand shouldn't be in here either, but this is for the greater good.
Yeah, my wife doesn't even let me listen to a book in bed without putting my phone in a Ziploc bag made out of chainmail. But I'll make an exception just this once so that you guys can know how uncomfortable I am when I sleep and how my wife is afraid of phones. The people have to know, they have to know that I need help. He's kind of throwing his wife under the bus in this scene, though. I'm starting to make me wonder if he likes any of this stuff, or it's all his wife's idea.
The walls are grounded, the floors are grounded, the ceiling is all grounded with grounding tape. And so this is really just an environment so that we could recover, rebuild, and restore to our optimal ability.
Yeah, we've really shielded the environment. We've made it the most serene, relaxing place you could possibly toss and turn all night on a wooden plank. I'm kind of curious how far back of ancestors he's talking about. When was the ideal period for human health, I'm wondering.
Just a little bit of stuff down here to get enough cushion to kind of mimic what our early ancestors would have done with some local plants.
He says that the wool on his bed is just to mimic what our ancestors would have done with plants. So he's saying our ancestors far back enough that they just slept on on the ground with some pine needles or grass. Guys, our early ancestors, they were really healthy. They were covered in fur. They ate bananas. Our early ancestors. That's how I'm trying to live. I'm gonna build a tree in my house. I'm gonna swim into a volcano in the ocean to live like our earliest ancestors. I kind of want to just live like a single-celled organism if that's cool. Oh shoot, this is a workout TikTok. This guy's about to go super barbarian mode. I've seen a lot of people say this guy's on steroids. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how possible it is to get a physique like this purely naturally. But what I do know is that regardless, Liver King puts in work to get the muscle he has. Let's take a look at one of his workouts. He looks so sad. Maybe it's just the weight of everything that's kind of making him hunch over like that, but he just looks so dejected. Is this part of the workout? He just breaks down crying.
Alright guys, now I'm on the ground, and I'm still working out. I'm gonna do 10 sets of reapers. Why am I doing this? Oh, I just want to get one candy. I just want one candy, please.
This pause is so long and uncomfortable. Oh my god. Okay, yep, no, I no longer think that this might be healthy. That was the saddest sound I ever heard. Jesus, dude. Brian, buddy, you don't have to live like this,
And
man.
now I'm just gonna lift this shit back up. Yep, this is what you gotta do to be healthy, guys. This is the only way to live happy and healthy.
You know, most people, if they wanted to sell you supplements, they would just like put an ad on Facebook or like take out a billboard or something. This guy's like, I'm gonna strap 1,000 pounds to my balls and walk up and down the driveway for 3 hours just to show you how happy and healthy I am. I'm gonna do that for you. The saddest part about this whole video is the end, because after that insane workout, you know where he's ended up? At his gym. Like, this was all just like a warm-up for his workout. I don't know if that's actually true or not. That might have been his whole workout. I just thought it was funny. I thought at the end he's gonna be like, okay, I'm done now. But he's just like arriving at the gym. Imagine showing up to Planet Fitness like this. Just screaming and crying, covered in weight. But I gotta hand it to him, this is just how our ancestors used to show up to the gym. The jungle gym.
Little bit here, the little food, and the boy, this is what was happening for a family to his bed.
Oh, damn. He doesn't call his kids the liver princes? Shit. Wonder what the reason behind that is. Are the boys not thriving enough to inherit the throne to the liver kingdom? Liver king, liver queen, these are our little liver...
Next song. Wait, how much?
Peasants.
We have liver, of course, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have bone marrow, liver king concoction. We have some vegetables. That is a joke. And we have protein shake.
Wait. Oh, damn. Okay. It started to pan over to one of the boys, and the first plate you see is an empty plate. I was like, holy shit, is he not letting his kids eat? My boys, of course, are eating nothing tonight. They are not fit to eat like a king, so they will be simulating a failed hunt. So the main course here is just as a pound of raw beef. That makes me want to throw up.
This morning, I was putting in the work, and I met another primal who was also putting in the work. And in honor of you, Mike, from Kenya, for honoring the struggle of our early ancestors, and by helping to spread this message, this is for you. This sound.
Whoa, Mike, getting a shout out, dude. Shout out, Mike. Mike is probably losing his primal mind right now. I will say he does appear to be getting a little bit too into this set dedicated to Mike. He's like humping the ground. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do push-ups like that. That's wild. He goes from doing push-ups to doing that like grind on me Vine trend
Ow.
that shirtless boys used to do.
This is for you,
The
Mike.
chair.
This is for you, buddy.
I don't really know what to make of this whole primal lifestyle thing. I mean, he does seem happy. Like in all of his videos, he's smiling. So maybe there's something to this. I don't know. He definitely seems happy. I guess, you know,
Stupid ass chair.
it could just be because he spent like the past 20 years living his life completely unchecked by anybody. He's just been like eating whatever he wants, and apparently no one around him has told him like, hey, don't you think it's kind of weird that you walk around without a shirt on all the time? Also, he's like rich, so maybe that helps too. I'm kind of curious to see what his day-to-day life is like, so let's check out this video inside Liver King's home. Exclusive house tour.
Liver King here. Welcome to my cave. First thing I want to show you is this sign. It says cell phone reception is here. And by here, that really means this Faraday cage. And that Faraday cage is going to make sure to block all the EMFs from the phone so we can maintain the healthy, pristine environment that we created. This is my office. This is where stuff gets done. This is my singing app.
Wait, he's got a gun? That just changed my whole perspective of this dude. It makes sense, but no sense at the same time. This dude has a gun? That goes against everything I thought I knew about him. The ancestral lifestyle, and you go hunting with that? Did they have that, Brian? Did they have that back then? How does this dude have every phone in his house like locked in a garbage can so that they don't like throw off the vibe? But his gun is just like, he just kind of like threw it on the table. That can go there. I never hurt anybody.
In the evening, This is where I come to relax. I sit down on this pew.
That says so much about him. Sometimes when I want to relax and I don't want to lay on my hard wooden bed, I'll come out and sit on this cold wooden bench. I'll just sort of sit here in the dark and think about my life.
And I just have all the lights off, and people walk by and they didn't see me. Yeah,
That's not a good sign, dude. I think they see you. I think they're avoiding you. Yeah, I'm kind of invisible here for some reason. It's kind of weird. People just walk by me and they sort of like, it almost looks like they're avoiding eye contact with me. Their pace really picks up too when they get around this part of the hallway.
Okay, we're standing on our outside patio. We have our cold plunge. I hope that you can take a look at the cold plunge because there's pine needles in here, there's leaves in here, there's stuff in here that you'd probably say you should probably clean your cold plunge. But this is all earth. This is all stuff that's going to help your skin biome. This is just getting the earth on you.
Yeah, you can see some pine needles in there, dirt, bugs, broken glass, shit, a dead squirrel. It's all good for you though. Human remains there. This is an active crime scene actually, so. And I'll just sort of hop in there and swim around with my mouth wide open and just take in all that good stuff into my body. It's good for you. Also, does he say it's good for your skin biome?
This is all stuff that's going to help your skin biome.
I did not know I had a skin biome. That's interesting. Does that mean there's things living on my skin? And this, of course, is good for all of the ants and spiders and small little maggots that live on my skin. And he's got jet skis, too. This dude is like the most peaceful, serene guy, except for when it comes to like shooting guns and riding jet skis, I guess. I wonder if he does all the fun stuff when his kids and wife go to bed. It's like, all right, kids, I'll see you tomorrow for another day of simulated hunting and foraging in the woods for berries. Then he like hops on his jet ski and just like rips around the legs shooting his gun. Goes to a strip club. His wife's like, honey, where were you last night? He's like, oh, I was on the pew. You didn't see me? I was on my little bench. All right, guys, well, I hope that gave you some good insight and some tips on staying healthy this year. But now let's talk about our sponsor, Inkbox Tattoos. Hey, you're probably wondering how I got this cool ass ghost on my arm, aren't you? Or maybe you're a little more focused on this cute little snake. Oh, what? Oh, what's that? Is that a little bumblebee? Is that a tiny little bumblebee on my fingy? You might even be asking yourself, Danny, did you just go get 3 permanent tattoos in between the last segment of the video and this segment of the video? Hell no. I don't have that kind of time. Look, guys, sometimes you just want to change up your look, express yourself a little bit, put some fun art on your skin, but you don't want to permanently change the way your body looks, right? Like, you might want a little bumblebee on your finger right now, but you might not want that forever, which is why Inkbox is the perfect way to express yourself with their For Now ink. Each tattoo lasts about 1 to 2 weeks and then fades as your skin just, like, naturally regenerates. They're easy to apply, and you do it at home. You don't even need, like, a wet rag. You just stick it on your skin. You don't have to spend hours sitting in a chair at a tattoo parlor. You just slap it on, and you got 1 to 2 weeks of a fresh new look. Inkbox has thousands of cool designs to choose from on their website. I have even curated a few, which you can check out by clicking the link in the description. And you can also upload your own images to create custom tattoos, which I think would be really great if you were thinking about getting a permanent tattoo and you wanted to see how it would look on your skin. I think their designs are really cool. They've got a lot of like intricate designs. The snake is pretty detailed. This bumblebee is actually very detailed for how small it is. And look, for you guys, if you're interested in Inkbox tattoos, I've got a promo code for you, Danny BOGO. That stands for buy one, get one free, which is valid until February 28th. So if you want to change up your look, express yourself, maybe try out a permanent tattoo before you get it, head on over to the link in the description. Thank you to Inkbox for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Inkbox. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. I will be back very soon with another video. I'm going to be trying to post even more frequently this year, so make sure you're subscribed. Also, I've been posting on my second channel a little bit more lately, so if you want even more content, head on over there. There's some fun, like, off-the-cuff videos that I think are good if you're looking for a little bit more content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're having a great holiday season. I know I was, until I watched the new Home Alone movie. And I got sick, also. I think the movie might have given it to me, honestly. You know, guys, when you think about it, I guess it makes a lot of sense that they would make a new Home Alone movie. You know, Hollywood loves their sequels of sequels, and they've already made like 5 Home Alone movies, so why stop there? And sure, like, nobody has watched or even been interested in the last, like, 3, but all the more reason to make another one, you know? Sort of a comeback Home Alone movie this could be. I guess could have been, if it wasn't already out and wasn't already bad. It's a shame, man. I really liked the first 2 Home Alone movies, but then after that, nothing feels the same. And I don't know what it is about this one in particular, but watching this little kid beat the shit out of these burglars, it's just not as fun as it used to be. I guess I really am grown up. Oh, no, you know what it is, actually? It's not that I'm grown up. It's that instead of making the villains in this movie, like, cartoonishly evil burglars. They made them like a struggling middle-class family who are only breaking into this kid's house due to a misunderstanding. They're not evil, they're not trying to hurt anyone or kill anyone, they're just like a down-on-their-luck family, and this rich kid is just fucking them up at every turn, dude. This movie is insane. You know how a Home Alone movie goes. There's a kid, he gets left in his house by himself, there's robbers who try to break in, and the kid sets up a bunch of traps to try to hurt them and embarrass them. And that's exactly what happens in this movie. So you're probably wondering, who are these robbers and why do they want to break into this kid's house so bad? So let me tell you. Pam and Jeff McKenzie are parents. They live in the same area as the main kid, Max. And the movie starts off with them having an open house. They're trying to sell their house because they're both down on their luck. One of them doesn't make very much money and the other has just lost his job. And so they're trying to sell their house to keep food on the table for their families. It's very sad. The movie sort of tries to make it into like a funny thing happening. There's like millennials that come to try to buy the house, wearing berets and scarves. You know how like millennials do. Always wearing berets and scarves, I am.
The schools here are amazing.
They are totally lit.
And there's a lot of scenes like this in the movie that seem like they're trying to get you to empathize with this couple. In this scene, they're just talking about how they can't afford to live in this house anymore, even though they love this house and they always thought that they'd be growing old together in the house. Unfortunately, it just won't be able to become a reality for them.
I always thought we'd get old and weird in this house, but we've done the math. We can't afford it on my salary alone.
Yeah, but I mean, I crushed my interview with IBM.
Crushed it. But that was
Oh,
3
shit.
months ago.
It's very sad. And
Holy.
when I watched
Hey,
this,
yo,
I
chill,
didn't
chill,
know
chill,
that
okay.
these two were going to be the
Don't fall
ones
off. Do not
who were
fall off.
gonna
Oh,
have
shit.
all of the
Do
booby
not
traps
fall
happen
off.
to them. And it's kind of crazy now watching it back, being like, holy shit, just about an hour and a half from now, these two are gonna be getting maimed by a rich child. How fucked up is that? So what's their motivation to rob this kid, you might ask? Well, it's sort of, I feel like everything in this movie is so long and convoluted to explain, probably because they've done this same movie like 6 times now, and so they keep having to come up with like new, more obscure ways to explain everything, like how does the kid get left home alone, and why are burglars trying to get into his house? Basically, there's this doll that the McKenzies own. They have a whole collection of these dolls that were like his grandma's or something, and they find out that one of them is worth like $200,000, which is enough money for them to like save their house and have enough time for the husband to find a new job, and they can even remodel the whole house. It's great. But during their open house, Max and his mom, who are rich, by the way, they live in a mansion, stop at their open house because Max has to pee.
Do the maths. 6
What
soda
the
refills into one tiny 10-year-old's bladder does not go.
They sort of are using this less wealthy family's house as a public restroom of sorts. And the McKenzies talk to Max about this doll, and that's actually how they learn how valuable the dolls are, is because Max's mom knows this information.
There was this elderly lady who bought one at a garage sale for about $10, and then it ended up going for about $5,000.
And then the doll goes missing.
Brat kid stole my doll.
And so the McKenzies assume that Max stole the doll from them. So they are breaking into his house to try to get the doll back so that they can save their family. Which is not a decision that they take lightly, mind you. They're not like stoked to do this. They're like a normal family just like anybody else, but this is like the only thing they can do to try to keep their family afloat. They're actually like extremely nervous about doing this because they don't want to get caught and they don't want to hurt anybody. Little do they know they will get caught and they will get hurt. So yeah, in various ways, this movie goes out of its way to show you how nice of people the McKenzies are, how much they don't want to break into this house, but how they're like left no other option. It's like, it's honestly, you gotta kind of respect it in a way. They're like, look how these people, they're so nice, they're so sweet, wouldn't hurt a fly, they just really want to keep their family well-fed and in a nice house. We're gonna fuck with them. We're gonna fuck with them hard, dude. This is like an evil Mr. Beast video. So at first, only Jeff is on board, but then this scene happens, and this is what finally gets Pam on board to help out with the robbery as well.
You've got to save our house. Seriously, Mom, will you just get the doll?
It's just entering, Pam. We have the key.
Pam, you have to call me.
I'm coming.
Gary,
Get
why-
me. No, Fräulein. No!
I will, you ugly little boy.
Weirdly inspirational music as this woman is having a full meltdown. She's like hallucinating. This is the moment she's realizing she has to do something that is like deeply against her morals just to put food on the table for her family. And the music is just kind of this like inspirational Christmas song. Does not seem like the right tone, but okay. So now you may be wondering, since I brought it up, how now you may be wondering how Max gets left home alone. They've done this movie a million times.
how can they possibly come up with new ways for a child to be left home alone from a family vacation? Well, the short answer is they basically everything is so confusing that they just leave him home. It's confusing for them and it's confusing for us as the audience. They're going on vacation to Japan with a bunch of extended families. So they've got a bunch of families staying at their house. It's very chaotic. It's very hectic. The whole beginning of the movie is just them like rapid fire introducing a bunch of characters that we literally never see again. In all this confusion, the families get split onto 2 different flights to go to Japan.
You split our family onto 2 separate flights. Can you speak up, please? It's very loud in here.
And so they can't really keep track very well of who's on which flight. Now, as for how he actually gets left at home, Max is sort of a Scrooge of a child. While Max has like all of his cousins over playing, they're all running through the halls, playing video games, shooting Nerf guns at each other. Max, I guess, is like overwhelmed by all of this and goes to hide in his family's BMW. There's like a random car commercial at the beginning of the movie. He leaves the ruckus of his house on the holidays to go sit in the garage in his family's BMW and watch cartoons.
Mom? Dad?
Seems like a weird way to advertise BMWs, honestly. I'm not sure about that product placement. BMW. For rich recluses who hate their families. Get left home alone while your family goes to Japan because you were watching Looney Tunes in your car. BMW. This kid is a weird one, man. He's like 80 years old or something. He lives in a huge-ass house. He's got a bunch of cousins. He's got a million toys, probably. He seems pretty fun to me. But instead, he's like, get all this fun out of my house. I hate Christmas. I'm gonna go hide in my luxury car and pass out for 12 hours. There are a lot of choices in this movie that make very little sense, and I'm still trying to figure out why they would do these things. This movie looks like weirdly cheap while also having a ton of big celebrities in it. People I was surprised to see, even after watching a trailer, like Kenan Thompson, Pete Holmes, Ellie Kemper. They have like a ton of big names in this movie, and some of them with like really weirdly small, insignificant part. Chris Parnell, for example, plays Uncle Stu in this movie, who we see once at the beginning, and then for the rest of the movie, he's shitting.
Did Carol leave? Travel safe. What's going on?
He's shitting even before we see him, too.
I told you to use the restroom in the coffee shop, darling.
After Uncle Stu had been in there? Really? Did you see how many deviled eggs he had for lunch?
And then for the rest of the movie, we only hear him through the door of the bathroom.
Somebody call the house.
No, because we don't have a landline, Stu.
Because he gets to Tokyo and then I guess had more bad food and is still shitting. Actually, that might be one of the funniest parts of the movie, honestly. The fact that this uncle is just pooping his brains out the entire time. That is pretty funny. And the fact that they got such like a big name to play him. And we're paying you $5 million for this role. And you're going to be behind a door, pooping your brains out, and we're never going to see you. Is that cool? Also, Mikey Day from SNL is a priest in this movie. If you didn't look very hard, you might not even know there was a priest in this movie, let alone the fact that he was played by someone famous. If this movie was good, it would have been cool to see so many famous actors, but because it was really underwhelming, it was almost disappointing every time a new actor popped up that I recognized. I was like, oh, not you too, man. What's going on? Are you okay? Another weird choice, they threw in this line in the middle of the movie about remakes always being worse than the original.
Oh, this is garbage. I don't know why they're always trying to remake the classics. Never as good as the originals.
Like, yeah. Fuck you. That was like the studio being like, we know this isn't as good as the first one, but you're still gonna eat this shit up, aren't you, little piggy? Little piggy likes his Home Alone movies, doesn't he? And I did eat this shit up, alright? So, I can't talk. I watched it still. I feel like with a kid's movie like this, you always have to appeal to the kids, but then also throw in some good stuff for the adults in there too and make it fulfilling for them to watch. That way they'll want to, throw it on with the kids every year, right? And this movie works well enough for kids, I think. I think kids just like to watch Max make the booby traps and think, I could do that if I was home alone and there are people trying to rob me. I could defend myself against 2 adults who are trying to kidnap me. It's fun to imagine yourself as a smart little 6-year-old, even if you are a dumb little 6-year-old. But this movie, while being fun for kids, I would say is deeply saddening for adults. The second half of this movie is just watching a struggling family getting their shit rocked by a rich asshole kid.
Bombs away! We did it!
He's just not a cool, fun kid. He's a rich asshole who tries to steal from church at one point.
I'm definitely a child in need. Need like this? Can I help you?
Even if Max was a likable child, we probably wouldn't even know because we spend hardly any time getting to know him. And the time that we do spend getting to know him, he's not very likable. When he first gets left home alone, in the movies, that's like their chance to do everything they've ever wanted to do in the house. But like all Max wanted to do, I guess, was like play video games and Hot Wheels and then like watch porn.
Well played, Mum and Dad.
Was he trying to look at porn? We will never know. But I have to assume that that's what they wanted us to think, right? Actually, after watching this movie, I wouldn't be surprised to find out it was something like super violent. Working Family Gets a Beating compilation. No one can stop my violent urges now. Damn it. Also, during the big heist when the Mackenzies come to rob Max, he doesn't act like a kid who thinks he's going to be kidnapped should act. He acts creepy. What a kid should do, even if he set up booby traps, he should set all those up and then find a place to hide, right? Like get in a box under a box in the basement and just hide there. But not Max, dude. He is sick. Every time the mom gets like thrown across the room or a few teeth knocked out, he's always like right around the corner giggling. He's been waiting for an excuse to do this, for sure. He has been planning this for longer than it seems, I think. Speaking of which, let's talk about the trap. I think the traps in this movie might be pretty on par with the other Home Alone movies, with the exception of a few particularly grotesque ones. And also I think the makeup artist for this movie thought they were doing makeup for a horror movie. At one point, Jeff gets shot in the head with a pool ball because Max has sort of like a gun that shoots out pool balls, which I do think would kill someone. But Jeff is just kind of walking around the rest of the scene with like a giant ass bump on his head. It is horrific. Why are you doing this to us, Pam? At one point, Pam, sweet Pam, is lit on fire.
Okay.
This poor mother is set ablaze. She runs to the hose to try to put out the fire and it sprays her. And then for the rest of the movie, she looks insane, dude. At one point, it shows her feet as she's stepping on Legos, her bare feet. And her feet are burnt to a crisp. And the whole time I'm trying to think, what were the writers thinking during this part? You know what, man, this is going to be even funnier because they probably don't have health insurance. So this is probably going to be even worse for them financially than it is physically. This couple have had the worst week of their life, man. And then they just get beaten up. There's a point where after the mom gets lit on fire, she just lays down in the snow and cries. Am I supposed to be laughing right now? This is so sad. The worst booby trap of the whole movie, and probably any Home Alone movie, I feel like has got to be this one. It is so grotesque. It is honestly scary. This is some horror movie shit right here, okay? Pam thinks that Max has just run up into the attic, so she goes to pull down like the ladder that leads to the attic, and instead she's greeted with a Nerf gun that shoots out Nerf darts with push pins sticking out the front. Rest of the entire booby trap montage, she just has these pushpin Nerf darts sticking out of her face and hands and everywhere. It is so scary. It is nasty. This movie is foul. And I gotta be honest, the whole time I was not rooting for the kid at all. I was rooting for the couple. I'm not sure if that's how it was supposed to be, but it was not very satisfying, I will say, if it was. Maybe this was the Home Alone movie where they tried to flip it all on their head and be like, let's root for the robbers this time. But we still watched them get their asses handed to them, so I would say that it was not very fun. I especially wasn't rooting for Max the first time I watched this because we're all led to believe that he did steal their doll, their $200,000 doll. It turns out at the end of the movie that he actually didn't steal their doll, and it was all a big misunderstanding. I guess the whole thing could have been avoided if they had kind of talked it out. But Jeff's nephew had stolen it, I guess. Kind of a weird thing to reveal at the end because it really makes you hate Max, because you're like, this kid stole from church. He also stole this extremely valuable doll from this struggling family. What the hell? I hate this kid. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the movie. They get the doll back and they sell it, and then they can live in their house happily ever after. And yeah, that's the end of the movie. Now it's time to talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. This video has been sponsored by ExpressVPN. Guys, if you're using the internet without ExpressVPN on your computer or your phone, you're missing out. You're not getting the full experience because ExpressVPN unlocks so many possibilities while keeping you safe. Because while ExpressVPN sends all of your data through a secure encrypted tunnel, keeping your data safe from like hackers and your ISP and advertisers, it can also help you unlock a bunch of content that you didn't even know was there. For example, did you know that some Netflix libraries in other countries have nearly twice as many Oscar award-winning titles than in the US? So just saying, if you download ExpressVPN and change your server location to a different country, your Netflix is gonna be crazy. I have ExpressVPN on pretty much every device I own that can have ExpressVPN. I've got it on my laptop, I've got it on my phone, and I've used it to watch many a Netflix title that are not available in the US. Harry Potter, for example. Yeah, bet your boys watched it on Netflix. I'd like to see you try to do that. No, really, I would like to see you try to do it. I would like to see you go to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez and try to do that right now. Go ahead. Like I said, ExpressVPN also protects you from your internet service provider snooping on you and basically getting to log all your data. But when you encrypt your data and reroute it through ExpressVPN servers, that makes it so they can't do that. Think about it like this. Would you rather trust ExpressVPN, a company who's explicitly trying to protect you, or would you rather just send it through the pipes? Send it through the pipes of the internet service provider that you had no choice but to sign up with because they were the only one in your neighborhood, and so you just had to sign up with them? Who knows what they could be doing? You don't. They're legally allowed to sell your data to other people, so they could be doing anything with that stuff. So if you want to check out ExpressVPN and support my channel, then head on over to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez to find out how you can get 3 months for free. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. The link will be in the description. Go ahead and click that to find out how you can get 3 months for free. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if it was a little short. I am ill, and I had to take breaks periodically throughout this video to have a coughing fit. So, but I'll be back. Probably won't post another video until the new year, but I'll see you guys in 2022. Thank you guys for another year of your support. I greatly appreciate it, and I want to kiss you, and bye-bye. Hello, Greg. Well, guys, I've got some interesting content for you today, as usual. I found a very curious case that I would like your opinion on, but I don't want to give anything away just yet. I just want you to watch the first couple TikToks, and then I will sort of explain what's going on, okay? So this is the first TikTok I saw of this guy. His name is Dustin Tyler. It says, drink a bucket of bleach or date Selena Gomez again. Let's see what he says. So yeah, deeply personal thing to post on TikTok, I feel like. I didn't know who this guy is when I first saw this TikTok, so I was just very confused. I was like, did this guy date Selena Gomez? It says again. It's not just some guy speculating, like, I probably wouldn't like dating Selena Gomez, so yeah, I'll take the bleach. So then he made another video responding to this comment. It says, is he making fun of Bryce Hall? And I don't know what that's referring to. I don't know if Bryce Hall said that he liked Selena Gomez or dated her or something, but this just provides a little more insight into the relationship that this guy had with Selena Gomez.
Nah, I'm not making fun of Bryce Hall. Him and I are nothing alike. See, he has to make stories up that he was with Selena Gomez. Me, I actually was. And then I friend zoned her, and then I broke her little heart. Again, a very mean tone to the video, condescending to this person who is just genuinely asking a question, but gives a lot of insight into his alleged relationship with Selena Gomez. And then I friend zoned her, and then I broke her little heart. I am curious about the details of the story, though, because just the order of events is kind of weird to me, the way he laid it out. He says, I was with Selena Gomez, and then I friend-zoned her, and then I broke her little heart. He says that things happened in that order. Usually, you don't start dating someone and then friend-zone them. Usually when guys talk about getting friend-zoned, it's like they're talking to this girl, and then she reveals that she sees them as more like friends. This guy's saying, we were dating. They could have been dating for like 3 years, and then he turns to her and he's like, you know, I really see you like a sister. The best sister I ever had. So he says he dated her and then friend-zoned her, and then broke her heart. So he like friend-zoned her, broke things off with her, and then he broke her heart. What did he do? I dated her, I friend-zoned her, and then I killed her hamster. Just straight up stepped on it. This was years later, by the way. Anyway, by now you're probably wondering, who the hell is this guy? Is this Justin Bieber? Because I know they dated. That's what I thought at first. I thought, is this what Justin Bieber looks like now? But no.
This guy's name is Dustin Tyler, and I scrolled through his page to try to figure out who this guy is, and here's what I came up with. Okay, so I didn't know who this guy was at first, but luckily there's a logo in the corner that says Victorious. Apparently this guy was a character on Victorious. At first I did think this was Andy Samberg from 2006, but he was a character, let's see, Victorious puppet guy. He was this guy. Robbie Shapiro is one of Tori's friends at Hollywood Arts, and he's got a few videos where he does sort of a glow up. He's like, this is what I used to look like back when I was on Victorious, and this is what I look like now. Don't I look so different? And then I was like, okay, this makes sense now. So this guy used to be on like an old Nickelodeon show, and so he was probably in with the Nick kids and the Disney kids, and so that's how he knew Selena Gomez, and that's how they dated, right? It all makes sense. However, after reading the comments on these TikToks, I came to discover that this guy, this man, is not the guy from Victorious. These are two different people. He's just straight up lying about everything. He's not that guy. He didn't date Selena Gomez. His page is full of lies. And to be honest, he's not lying very well, mind you, because the actual guy from Victorious, his name is Matt Bennett, and he has the TikTok account. And if you wanted to pretend to be him, you could at least make your name on TikTok Matt Bennett. I think that would make people believe you a lot more if you really wanted to trick people. But he didn't. He just kept his real name. Dustin Tyler. That's me. Please don't Google my name. So this dude's whole thing apparently is just like making shit up on TikTok and then hoping it goes viral because people are kind of like, whoa, you used to be the guy from Victorious, or whoa, you used to date Selena Gomez and now you'd rather kill yourself than date her again? That's crazy. It's also funny now that he says that he friend zoned Selena Gomez, because that would imply that like they are now friends. You know? And this is a pretty fucked up thing to say about your friend. Date Selena Gomez again, dude? Oh, that's disgusting, dude. That fucking, I hate that girl. I hate her. I would not touch her with a 10-foot pole. She's crazy. And she's my best friend. But again, it turns out that he did not friend zone her at all. Maybe he stranger zoned her. He friend zoned her so hard that they don't even know each other. And never did. This is kind of interesting to me because this is sort of playing off an existing trend on TikTok where people will post like that they have some sort of past or current relationship with a celebrity, like my uncle is Tom Cruise, or like my grandma is Sandra Bullock. And like TikToks like these will go viral because people are just like weirdly obsessed with stuff like that. The comments are always like, holy shit, I didn't know Tom Cruise had a family. I'm not really sure why people are so surprised about it. I understand just being like, yeah, I never really thought about like what Tom Cruise's cousin would be like before. But then again, why would you? You know, like I can't imagine why you'd ever be in like a Mission Impossible movie, wondering like, I wonder who the guy who plays this character's cousin is. What's that guy like? What's he up to? So I guess it's just surprising to like see him, but it's not really surprising to find out that he does have a cousin. I don't think we're all under the impression that like Chris Pratt just showed up out of like just came about through natural causes. If you just search on TikTok, I think famous relatives show. Lots of videos will come up about being related to Charlie D'Amelio or Bob Saget. Okay, this guy is saying that his mom is Flo from Progressive. This is kind of like a popular thing on TikTok, and anytime like a big celebrity has some cousin post their son, it goes viral. But the downside to blowing up in this fashion is that it's kind of hard to keep this momentum going. You know, most people don't have multiple famous relatives, so you can't just keep posting about like having more famous relatives. I mean, I guess if your cousin was Justin Bieber, you could just sort of keep filming him at every like family get together. But you are kind of just limited to one famous person, which is where I think this guy Dustin Tyler has it all figured out, because he doesn't just pick one celebrity to be related to. He'll lie about being related to anybody in a multitude of ways. And I should say that in this dude's profile, it does say jokes/satire. So he is covering his bases just in case someone tries to like sue him for whatever that would be, lying. Being weird. In case anybody tries to sue me for being a little bit strange, it's all jokes. Also, all of his TikToks about like dating famous women are about him friend zoning them. Or like him like dating them and being like, yeah, I dated like the most famous woman in the world. It was trash. Low-key, I'm a little bit out of her league. I mean, look at me, dude. I've got tattoos, and I live in a hallway. And he kind of tries to disguise it as sort of like self-deprecating. Like, oh, what an idiot I am. I dated the most famous pop star in the world, and I was too good for her. And I broke her heart, ripped it to smithereens, and now I kind of regret it. Nope, I'm so stupid. Oopsie. If this is all of his content, then like his whole friend group must just be famous pop stars, right? If he's friend zoning all of these girls, and they're just his friends now. Maybe this is the only way he knows how to make friends.
Put your back into it, tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
The caption for that one is, "This is what I looked like when I friend-zoned Ariana Grande." Okay, that one's not even trying to disguise it as like a self-deprecating joke. That one's just like, look at how ugly I was when I friend-zoned the literal
3,000 damage.
icon. And now look at how hot I am. I can't decide how I feel about this, because on one hand it's kind of creepy, but it also is kind of funny that he's just like pretending to be dating all of these famous people.
That's not 3,000
Very
damage.
disrespectful
That's
to the guy
3
from Victorious.
million
The fact that
damage.
he's using this guy's picture to be like his past ugly self and being like, but now don't worry guys, now I'm hot. I don't look like that ugly ass dweeb anymore. And he's like showing a picture that's not even him, it's some other guy. And he's also kind of like lying about things that guy did too now. He just starts assigning all of this horrible shit to this guy that's not even him. Yeah, this is what I looked like back when I robbed that bank. Can you believe this is what I looked like back then? Damn, that was the same year I blew up that hospital too. Shit, I've really changed since then. My name's Matt.
He's gonna grow up. That is so crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Here. Who will win, bro? Who will win, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, they went on your sexuality, all right? You hear me?
Yeah.
So are you straight? Are you gay? My fault. That was out of my boundaries, right? That was out of my boundaries. My fault. My apologies, bro. Don't get mad, bro. Don't start that staring shit. Don't start that. Don't start that shit. My fault.
That was out of my boundaries, right?
My fault.
That was out of my boundaries.
My fault.
My apologies, bro. Don't get mad, bro. Don't try to start that staring shit. Don't start that. Don't start that shit. My fault.
It's all cool. I'm not tripping, bro. See, look, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Bitch on it, like understand each other. Me and
I'm not tripping, bro. See, look, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Bitch on it, like understand each other.
Wait, why's your voice so deep?
Hey, why's your voice so deep?
Well, I just peed. Ben's voice is deep as shit. Am I tripping, y'all?
Well, I just peed. Ben's voice is deep as shit. Am I tripping, y'all?
Am I tripping, Chad? Why is Ben's voice so deep? Chad,
why is Ben's voice so deep?
Was Ben's voice always this deep? Or am I tripping?
Ben's voice always this deep. Am I tripping?
Was it? Nah, his voice was never this deep. Say, God is good.
Say, God is good.
No, like, nah, I'm tripping. His voice was never just deep.
Oh, like, no, I'm tripping.
Okay, stop copying me, bro. Damn. God damn. Bro, you know what? Just answer the phone, bro. God damn, bro.
Bang.
Why your voice so deep?
No.
All right, I got another question, all right? No. I got one more question, all right? I have another question. Stop laughing. Can I ask you the question? Can I ask you the question? Say, God is good. God is good. God is good. Bro, shut up. Come on, bro. Let me say it. Say, God is good. God is good. Bro. Listen, Ari. Stop being an asshole, bro. I'm not trolling, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, Ari. Say, God is good.
Yes.
God is great. See this nigga, bro.
Yes.
All right, are you ready to Are you ready to say it? All right. God is good.
Yes.
God is great.
No.
God is good.
Yes.
God is great. God is good. You know what? All right. L-Ben. L-Ben. I want everybody to stream spell L-Ben. Everybody stream spell L-Ben. Everybody stream spell L-Ben. Everybody in the fucking stream spell L-Ben. Bro, like, we got another one. Okay. All right. Hey, yo, bro, keep writing them up. Please, like, bro, keep. We got another one on the list. This is the guy in my stream who said another. So, chat, we got to shut up, man. Shut up. Let's expose one more person. This is the guy in my stream right now, Fortnite Nerd. I'm number one, don't care about you. I love my birthday, love me too. Talk to you like you're complete ass. Your name is Swag, by the way. Like, you're just an like the fuck out of here. Like, L. Like, come on now, bro. It's like that's ironic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what I'm saying, it's just ironic, bro. Like, I'm tired of these ironic ass people on my stream talking shit. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. Seriously, man. Bro, shut up, bro. Hold on, time out. Wait.
Bang.
Smash or pass Angela? You smashing? Are you smashing? Smash or pass Angela?
Yes.
Oh, you smashing Angela. Damn.
Yes.
Okay, I know. Smash or pass Tom?
No.
Smash or pass me?
No.
Smash or pass my mom? Smash or pass my grandma? I'm not funny. Are you smashing or passing?
No.
Good job. Love you, man. Smash or pass my sister? For real. You smashing her?
No.
Okay, you a good friend. Smash or pass?
No.
I didn't even ask that. Smash or pass? Bro, why people keep talking shit in my stream, bro? Like, god damn. Holy shit. Why people keep talking shit, bro? Like, chat. Yo, chat. Are y'all seeing people talking shit in my stream? Or am I tripping, y'all? Am I the only one who's seeing this? Like, come on now, bro. Why are you talking?
Seeing this? Like,
by the way.
Bang.
Smash or pass Beyonce?
Yes.
You smashing Beyonce?
Yes.
Smash or pass
No.
Let me talk, my nigga. Like, yo, bro. Smash it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're gay? Oh, I can't never catch you slipping, bro.
Nah.
Oh my god, I can't never catch this dude slipping, bro. I can't never catch you slipping. I can't never catch you slipping, bro.
Nah.
You know what? I'm about to get off being, bro. Now you talking about?
Nah.
I'm about to get off being. I'm about to get off being. I'm about to get off. Ooh, bro, chat. You know what she would do? Prank call somebody with being. Chat, is that a good idea? Prank on somebody with being? Like chat. Yo, no, that's actually a good idea, bro. Yo, shut up, being, bro, being, shut up, bro. Chat, is that a good idea though? Like, real? Prank call? Hold up. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet. So, hold on, wait. I gotta go to. That's actually like a good idea, bro. Ben, be quiet, bro. God damn, like. Ben, talk. Ben, talk now. Ben, talk. Yeah. Yo, why do my cameras? Oh, bro. Come on now. No. No. We're not doing this today, bro. No, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today, bro. We're not doing this today, bro. I swear we're not doing this today.
I'm gonna watch some RNA, on God. This channel bomb, on God.
Helping our environment isn't a.
Yes, sir. Huh? Throw it up. Wait for it. Bow.
Live reaction.
You still be using this broke ass phone?
I needed yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be doing Flat Reacts Madden Rage Moments as requested. You guys
love this dude.
That was like, yo, bro. Oh yeah. Yo, back to Madden, please. Damn,
you done.
Bro?
Yo, you should know.
Yo, my shit.
I have to play up front, try to get to the quarterback first. I don't know how to.
Damn, I don't know if I want to put this all the way up or.
No, you'll blow your speakers.
Yeah, you're right.
Toss it.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he had that.
Wait,
Yo, first clip. Shit up,
Bro. Bitch ass nigga gets the fucking on that guy.
God damn.
I mean, he kind of choked on that one.
Yeah.
He had that touchdown.
Yeah, we got.
I'll stream until the Chromebook dies.
What?
I'm gonna put that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo, he's throwing though. Like, come on, you had that touchdown. Oh.
Damn it, bro.
He was just chilling. My nigga said, damn it, bro. Then he started yelling out of nowhere, my nigga. What the fuck?
It's a little like spikes of like.
I know.
I get those too. It's like a little rush. Cause I be playing Rainbow Six, bro.
Yeah, we know.
Bro, and I'm just like, I shoot the guy first, but he still killed me because he shoot me in the head. But like a bullet, like he's off by a bullet.
Yeah.
And it's just like that, like that rush of blood goes to my head.
Yeah.
Like, yo, and then I just like calm down.
I'm like, yo, relax.
Oh, that was intercepted. I'd be tight. If he scored that, I'd be tight, bro. Yo, end the game.
Yeah, he tight.
Oh, fucking hard, bro. Damn it.
This nigga about to break up, bro. This
No, not gonna lie.
It was fucking fun, but it's so quick to hate this fucking shit.
They were saying how like his Madden ones are worse than the 2K ones.
Really?
Yeah, I already see that. Bro, this is like the fourth clip. Fourth clip. This guy throwing shit.
Well, you fucking worked so fucking hard for that shit to fucking happen, bro.
Oh my god.
Fucking controller's fucked up, bro.
Wait, he broke that bitch. Oh shit.
Holy shit.
He's definitely running something inside. He's running.
Get his ass.
Your only chance to get a phone, we missed it.
Yeah, look at this nigga's face, bro. Look at this nigga's face. Look at this nigga's face. He's like a toddler.
This is old because his hair is like.
Yeah.
He probably don't even play this game no more. He done.
Man, what the fuck, man?
Yo, he gotta go down a little more, just a little bit. He looks so calm though, and then he just like.
What? Did you throw that shit out of the window or some shit? That nigga wildin'. Look, this shit disconnected. That nigga fucked that shit up.
Shit crazy. Where he at though?
Yo!
Oh! Play Madden no more, bro.
This nigga.
I don't know if I can fucking play Madden anymore.
I think that was his last game.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can fucking play Madden anymore, bro. This shit is so fake, bro.
This nigga's like Dellard, but black.
Oh yeah. Yo, he be. Yo, he's
Dellard,
like.
you go crazy.
And he grabbed the fucking keyboard and like.
Boom, 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 boom. He's smoking his
head.
Yeah, he be smoking his head with the keyboard, bro. God,
That's
that
crazy.
nigga crazy.
I cannot do that. No thanks. I'll throw it, but I'm not hitting myself. No.
Oh, okay. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was big.
He wasn't even drop kick his chin. Alright.
Well, you go throw
He
it.
pulled up another controller after that.
The connection to your peers been lost. Please tell me lag them out the game. Please give me a free W because this game knows that was bullshit. Please give me the W. They gave us a W? They gave us a W, but we got a free win. We fucking brought the controller for no fucking reason. They gave.
Oh, alright. That was a video. That was a video.
W. I don't give a fuck. I won by the fuck, my nigga.
Nigga.
Oh, get out of there.
Why am I doing those passes?
Fuck! Wait for the fucking linebacker, man.
What the fuck?
Damn it, bro. I'm supposed to wait for time.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's you.
Oh, fucking nigga. Wow. That shit, bro. You don't let that many of them down.
What the fuck? This nigga a demon.
Okay. Alright, man. Relax there, dude.
Go.
That's easy, bro.
Oh my god.
He could have drove like straight in between.
Yeah.
Oh, he broke the well, he's looking at the camera like, fuck. Oh,
Damn, bro.
oh my god, I'd be sad.
Sick.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my god.
the touchdown.
Oh, it's a wrap.
I already know.
Bro, I wonder how many controllers this niggas went through.
Shit.
No,
Disconnected. Hey, at least you got a sub though.
Oh god.
You got that subscribe shit,
The chat going crazy.
Hey, good night. Good. Oh, GG. Good
Right.
game. Good night.
Yeah.
How do I feel?
I'm a fat ass linebacker.
Let's go.
I would not play this game. Like after my first controller, I'm out.
Oh
He was
shit.
such a sweat. The way he was just using the linebacker so I didn't get a touchdown. Oh, yeah.
Oh. And
Oh. Oh my god. Oh what the fuck?
oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, he just kept going.
I know niggas in the chat dying.
Yo.
Oh my god. This nigga piecing up his chest. This nigga's piecing that shit up.
Me.
Facts. He should put the mic out back. No, that's him mic.
Yeah.
Him mic. Oh yeah, that too.
Oh my god, bro.
Wow, okay.
That's easy, bro. You just gotta.
Oh,
There you go.
that. Wait, that wasn't him?
Fuck that shit.
Oh, it might not be him. Yeah, I wasn't him.
It wasn't him, right?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Damn it. Yikes.
I thought it was him because of the view. I don't know. I don't play Madden, so.
Yeah, I thought it was. And I can't see.
Oh, that was a bad play, I feel like.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Fucking serious! Fuck! Damn it, no!
Oh, he took the ball too early, bro.
Oh.
Fuck! I'd be sick, bro. Oh my god. That's another disconnect.
This nigga went through so many controls.
Oh, delete. Oh,
he really tied.
Oh, yeah, Jazz, bro. Fucking another shitty ass.
Niggas not going PTA.
Bro. Shitty ass fucking game, bro. First of all, Beckham should have had a fucking touchdown, bro. That was a fucking 6 points, bro. Nobody would have caught that nigga, bro.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
This is
bro, this is crazy.
This fucking shit, bro. It's not supposed to fucking happen on my birthday, but I just fucking got this shit yesterday, bro.
nigga, and you breaking your shit already? Come on, bro.
He gets them custom made too, so they're not like the regular, price shit. He be smoking them shit.
He literally had this one. I don't think that's custom made, dumbass.
Red.
It's like a default controller, you fucking bitch.
Sony controllers are so trash, bro.
Motherfucker. Get him in trash when he breaking the fuck out of them shit.
It's like he knows where they break, like how to break them, because it's always the same part over here.
This nigga wild.
Damn, bro. Fuck.
Niggas they're not meant to be banged like that.
Weak as shit.
Talking about they weak.
They weak.
They not supposed to be banged going like that.
What the fuck?
Back with the McDonald's, that's it, boy.
Oh yeah, too easy.
Didn't even do it.
You fucking threw the ball. You fucking EA death. I threw the ball. Yo, I threw the ball. This nigga. I threw the fucking ball.
I love when he does that. That's just funny as hell.
Just fucking hold me, my nigga. I threw the fucking ball, bro. It was a fucking 10 pass, bro. I could be getting tackled down by Come on, bro. You know what?
That's all, folks. I mean, I feel like he could also be making better plays, though. That's the thing. Because, did you? Oh, there you go. That's easy.
Push the fumble.
Oh, wait, that's not him. That's not him.
Red.
A fucking bitch ass quarterback, bro. Ron Lilly will knock this quarterback out on the fucking field.
What? Yeah.
His career is over, nigga. He's never running like this, bro. Fuck that shit.
Damn, bro. This nigga cracked this.
His brain moving like this fucking stool.
This nigga cracked it.
Fuck that, bro.
Oh my god. Yo, he got trucked, bro. Okay, so that's not him. Right? Okay. Oh, they
down. He fucked that shit up. That nigga fucked that shit up. Tight. This is it.
Okay, that's
intercept.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get red.
Why your shit disconnect? You just put water on that shit or you do that shit?
Yo, what the fuck?
On my fucking birthday, my nigga.
This
On
nigga.
my fucking birthday, bro.
And he's getting that, bro. I would never get that mad, bro.
Yeah.
I just quit the game and be like, alright, maybe tomorrow,
Yeah,
maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it up till tomorrow.
I ain't breaking shit, nigga. That's money. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, Odell. Talk to him, Odell. Yes, sir. Touchdown, motherfucker.
Intercepted. Intercept. Oh my god. You better cry. You better cry. You better cry.
I was not expecting that.
I saw it coming.
It looked like it was a touchdown.
Nah, look
did.
how far that nigga jumped.
I feel like, yeah, he did jump.
That nigga said,
yeah,
nigga said, gimme. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, cluster
intercepted with
like 5 niggas in the paint.
Oh, no.
Chill out.
Chill.
I'm down, breathe, my nigga.
He about to throw it. I thought he might throw it.
Breathe.
Oh,
He right there, bro. Oh my god.
Was that part 2? Oh shit. Well, you already know if you want part 2. Like the video.
Okay. I'm ending the stream. I gotta take a shit.
It's in our name. We're Firestone Complete Auto Care. We do it.
Yes. How you doing today? Are you okay? Are you doing good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's part 7.
And it was on?
Something like that.
No.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
Oh, hey, new song. I fucks with it. Kind of catchy though.
They got so high they broke into 4-part symphony.
Wait, what the fuck just happened? Sorry.
They broke into 4-part symphony.
Symphony.
I'm passionate. Hold up. A B C D E F G H I J K L. A B C D E F G H I J K.
A B C D E F G. Wait, A B C D E F G? Oh no, I would have thrown the whole fucking out.
He said ABCD.
Are you serious?
Damn, you going that?
I'm hungry as duck.
You couldn't get your laptop.
Nigga, happy me. That's what you said, duck. Nigga, fucking this nigga stop looking at me. Nigga, say what? I'm crying, bro.
Yeah. Yo, you said, you couldn't get it out. Yo, come on. Oh, shit. I think I needed that. I haven't laughed like that in a minute. Last time I laughed like that was when you laughed. Nigga, I haven't laughed like that in that long years. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, let me go with that shit. Ducks evolved like that.
Because I was thinking the other time that they were extinct, they just evolved and got bigger.
Christian,
What?
I'm gonna play your VR.
You're a bitch.
Okay. Correct, you are from Ireland?
It's like I can't hear nothing, you know? That's how
What?
Gunnar Frost
Bitch,
donated.
fuck off.
Us donated $2 through soup. Us donated $2 through soup.
Mouse really accidentally ended the stream. Oh, fuck!
Welcome to my favorite store ever. Yes. Love this, need that. What? Now we're cooking. So cute. $9.99. $12.99? No way. How could you not? Look at this. Wow.
I call it the wheel.
Today, we end the horror. Today, we solve FNAF. Wait, didn't we say this exact same thing 7 years ago? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the show that reminds you that if you click the like button hard enough, it'll summon DJ Music Man to your neighborhood for a block party. Go ahead, try it. Hit that like button. Didn't work? Have you tried clicking subscribe? I hear that sometimes works too. I guess you must not be clicking hard enough. I don't know what to tell you. Speaking of not working hard enough, aren't you tired of just plain, boring merch? The kind that you buy, and sure, it looks cool, but it just sits there on your body, not doing anything interesting. Well, what if your merch was actually a puzzle? Introducing the world's first Quest jacket. I know what you're thinking. A denim jacket isn't anything revolutionary, and you'd largely be right, except you'd also be missing one of the most crucial details. Those patches, they're not just any old D&D style patches, they're clues to help you solve a much bigger puzzle that exists inside of this thing. It's not just a jacket, it's the world's first ARG jacket. You heard that right, a world first. It's not every day that you create like the first of something, but to all my research, I don't think a product like this has ever existed. We've actually been working for the past 2 years to make something like this happen. Working with garment manufacturers to sow secrets into places that they've never even thought about before. Obviously, I don't want to give too much away because part of the fun is letting you guys solve this for yourself, but we pulled out all the stops to give you a piece of clothing that you can actually experience. This thing is premium to the max, and if you manage to solve it, you get a special final patch to show that you are truly the puzzle master. So go ahead, head on down to the description and be a part of history. Grab yourself the first ever piece of ARG clothing and what will be the first in our series of Quest jackets. Roll an investigation check to see if you've got what it takes. Today we finish milking, I mean covering the major mysteries of Security Breach. And you know what? I think I solved it. Or at least I think I've solved most of it. 7 years ago I made this video, The Clue That Solves Five Nights at Freddy's, where we put together all the pieces to support Dream Theory, the concept that the first 4 games of the series were all a collection of nightmares happening inside the mind of a child. In that episode, there were lots of points of evidence, but ultimately the conclusion hinged on one key design detail, the alarm that brought each night to a close at 6 o'clock a.m. A grandfather clock for 3 games and a digital clock for number 4. 3 games in the crying child's house where we see a grandfather clock, the 4th in a hospital right before he dies, which ironically enough is the one whose gameplay is happening in a recreation of the house. Ugh, there's a reason this series is so difficult to talk about. Anyway, the reason I bring that video up is because today's theory works largely in the same way. Over the past few FNAF episodes, I've been trying to make heads or tails of Security Breach, pulling at what, to me, felt like the strongest thread. Gregory as the crying child, reborn in a robot body. Him reuniting with his brother Michael in the form of Glamrock Freddy and his sister Elizabeth in the form of Vanessa. And we've covered a lot of evidence trying to support that claim. The character's design, colors, the ice cream, the voice lines, robotic eyes, the satisfying narrative arc that it provides the game's 3-star ending. I mean, it's a lot. There are 2 episodes that are jam-packed full of discussion around exactly this. But today, I finally have my smoking gun. The clue that takes it from just a controversial theory to, at least in my mind, largely proven fact. Just like with the clocks and the dream theory, it's the one clue that is so specific, so intentional that it confirms that this was the main intent of the game. Until, of course, they decide to retcon it all due to bad audience feedback to keep the franchise going for another 7 years. Sorry guys, I hate to say it, but I think I'm unfortunately right this time. Gregory is a robot, and he's the crying child reborn. And by the end of today, I think you're gonna be convinced. And then from there, we're gonna talk about how all of that factors into the game's narrative and its final mystery, Patient 46. It all begins here, the Post-it room. Huh, what? This is unexpected. After exploring the sewers to decommission Chica, Gregory winds up here. A room full of glowing staff bot heads and lots of post-it reminders on literally every surface. I mean, this thing is a flashing neon sign that says important lore here. And yet in online discussions, it's been largely overlooked because it's kind of sandwiched in the middle of the game, overshadowed by the animatronic spaghetti monster ending. And even though I knew that something had to be hidden in here, trying to figure it out was like finding a needle in a haystack.
So what is this? What are we looking at here?
I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah? Is it obvious, Matt? What is it?
You get to a certain age,
Uh-huh.
and you gotta start taking notes.
Post-it notes?
Yeah, you just leave them around.
Okay.
But also there's robot heads.
So with that incredible insight, I spent literal hours off camera trying to look at every single post-it note to make sure that I had the full picture. And the answer I got was, do not do that. Learn from my mistakes. It took me so long, only to discover that the game files had been dug up and the post-it textures were just there in 3 simple images. Thanks to JustXFont for uploading these to GitHub. Flush those hours of my life down the toilet. When you study these post-it textures, you actually realize that there are 3 phases to the post-it notes. One that's barely legible, another where the spelling and drawing improve slightly, and the final where they become nearly perfect. It looks like someone is trying to learn how to write and draw, slowly getting better over time. And it all begins here with a note written in binary. When you first enter the room, there's a cardboard box in the middle, which, if I were to guess, is Wool trying to draw our attention to the most important post-it clues in what otherwise is a very crowded and busy-looking room. On it, we get this binary string, which translates to, "Why is I?" That's it. The grammar, I think, is intentionally bad because this is a computer coming into consciousness, asking the question, why am I alive? And doing it written in binary, the language of machines, computers, robots. Elsewhere in the room is more binary that translates to hide. Whatever this thing is, it's scared and it's confused. It hides until it can better understand what or who it's meant to be. The other illegible Phase 1 notes here are random flashing thoughts. The sky, kids, love, random glimpses of memories coming into focus. The phrase, "I can feel it," is this creature coming into consciousness. And this right here, "you are something family," which looks like Afton family, but it's pretty unclear. In short, it appears to be a machine that started speaking in binary, but as more and more memories start to take hold, it begins to write in normal alphabetic characters. When you dive into the notes from phases 2 and 3, though...
Okay. I'm done. The stream's over. Hope you guys had fun reacting with me and watching me play VR. It's been a pleasure once again to stream. I rarely do this anymore, but I hope you guys liked the stream today, so bye. Bye. I said goodbye.